here? What about Nixon? Life magazines. You know I love Life. I love Life, okay? Yeah, but my love life isn't that good, okay, for the magazines. But right over here, a great movie, okay? Friendly Persuasion. About the Quakers during the Second World War, during the Civil War. And there's Anthony Perkins, okay, from Psycho, the Alfred Hitchcock movie, and of course, Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper, whose limited vocabulary was, yep, but he was the king of the cowboys. High Noon, he won his Oscar on. Let me see, right over there, Anthony went on to make 4 more Psychos, or 3 more Psychos. And then he was 23, and he wanted to copy Cooper, okay? Look at that, 24, he was only in that movie. And they were Quakers, and they didn't want to shoot the rebels or anything like that. Nothing like today. All right. Here's one of the most sought after Life magazines, okay? Sinatra opens up. He talks about music and himself. Look, he's wearing orange, his favorite color, right over there, and he's got that little hat on, okay? But look at how it folds out, buddy. Oh, man. Where he's playing to the horns. He used to love to do that. He used to love to sing into the horns and have an audience with him when he was recording. Look, he's got the white turtleneck on to hide the hickeys from Mia Farrow. Okay, Frank? And here's a full 3-page fold-out of the 1965 Mustang. Now, it only came out in 1964, so this is the first real year. So it must have made a big hit. To get a 3-page outfit like that from Life magazine must have been quite crazy. And here's, I guess in '65, the New York '64 World's Fair was still going on. They all went on for 2 years, and that's it. And beautiful, beautiful. Frank Sinatra's in there. I'll go through that a little. All right. Here's a song. I Want to Sing About You. Okay, I don't know if that's a love song to a sheep or, can't be. But they're right over there, Guy Lombardo, Mr. New Year's Eve. Let me see what I have here. Oh, now this is weird. Let's see if we can get there. Back in the day, it used to be something that people would always take pictures of people after they were deceased. And it was a common practice. And we can see here a little girl in her coffin, surrounded by flowers, and a picture probably taken by a loved one. This was common practice back in the day. And, and I think this is one of the first banks here in Philadelphia. Has the Doric columns, and over here, and all these carvings up here. Everybody thinks that they're made of, granite or cement or anything. They're always made of wood, and they would carve these first and put this in last. So that's a better thing. So let's look at one more, and then we'll be on our way here. Oh, yes. Here it is, Mr. Scott Joplin, the Maple Leaf Rag. I got that for 99 cents. Maple Leaf Rag by Scott Joplin. Okay, he's the one who started ragtime. He started with the military. He ended up, and playing in the houses of ill repute, and caught one of those diseases, and that they didn't have a cure for back then. But Scott Joplin, you might know him from The Entertainer, from The Sting. Return to Spring, yes, right over there. Sweet Lavender. All these things. Right over here. And here's, we're going to do this one. We're going to do My Night to Howl. Okay? I've never heard it, but it's a musical comedy called Foxy. And who was in it? Bert Lahr. Bert Lahr, the lion, and that's about all I know from that one. David Merritt, who always produced the big ones on Broadway. And let me see, our last one will be, okay, right over here, Our Song, okay? You thought that, oh, Your Song is by Elton John. Our Song is by Jerome Kern, okay, one of the greatest, Uncle Jerome, and Jerome Kern and Dorothy Fields. Now, Dorothy Fields, Weber and Fields was a comedy duo back in the day, and Dorothy Fields was one of the only female songwriters out there at that time. So, and Grace Moore married a millionaire and left. She has one of the coolest dollhouses in the world that is all made up of furniture, very fine furniture, and paintings by famous artists and everything that are put in miniature. And it used to go on tour and get money for orphans and things like that. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that has been a mystery box that I was going through, and I found a couple of neat things. And just remember, do self-archeology on yourself, and you'll learn a lot of things. Thank you from the Legendary Wid.